Hi there, it's Oliver here at Databowl, and today I want to show you caps, but I also want to show you how you can use caps effectively with auto-reprocessing leads from quarantine. This way, for example, weekend volume collection can be automatically reprocessed on a Monday morning without the need to go into the system and manually reprocess data. So in this example here, if I create a cap and I just call this one Monday to Friday, if I say have 100 a day, what I can do here is I can quarantine any excess records and I can reset the cap to reset at midnight. By default, it'll automatically pick the time and date that you've created the cap in the first place. But again, if you amend this, it'll reset at midnight. If I wanted to only cap based on a condition set, in this case, if I had a field called color and I wanted red, blue, or green, this would only cap based on those particular responses. What I can also do here is I can restrict the days in which I want the cap to run. So in this case, I want it to run Monday to Friday. And in this case, what I also want to do is I want to set a time. So I only want it to run from 9 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock at night. Now this is in place, the way the cap systems work is once you create a cap and you don't have any other cap for the other days, it'll automatically quarantine all the records that didn't have an active cap. So on the Saturday and the Sunday, the suppliers will post in and it will say there's no active cap in place, and that'll be the response you get back. So one thing I want to show you now is now we've created this cap in place, all the weekend data is being quarantined, but if I want to reprocess that at 9 o'clock on Monday to send into the client, what I could then do is if I go to the task section, is I can create an auto reprocess from quarantine. So again, I'll just call this one test one reprocess. And this here, I'll select the campaign that I just created the cap for. And what this is saying here is I can schedule when I want to send or reprocess the data from quarantine. So if I wanted to do this one on every day at 9 o'clock, and say I wanted to send 30 records through, what will happen is this campaign will now, every day at 9 o'clock, try and send 30 of the leads that are in quarantine until there are no more records left within the system here. So if I switch that on here, I can then go ahead and see this has been set up and scheduled here to automatically reprocess 30 records every day. I could go ahead and change this to run every hour at, for example, 5 minutes past the hour. And the benefit of this is you can use these scheduled reprocessing to drip feed the data in that you've collected over a different period and deliver these records according down the API. Hopefully you found this useful, and if you have any more suggestions on videos that could be useful, please get in touch via support, and I hope you've enjoyed this.